All right, it says I'm live. Let's go with it. So I'm doing a whiskey review. Doing it pretty late for me. We usually wouldn't be doing it this late. I was going to do it earlier today, but I thought, fuck it, doesn't matter. These impromptu streams, they don't catch viewers, but who cares? My channel doesn't get views anyway. So, picked this up at the NSLC. I've been eyeballing it for roughly 2 weeks now. This is Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is their Distiller's Select. See it there, 45.2% ABV. Now, this is the 375 milliliter bottle. That's why I was eyeballing it, because the price was pretty nice. $27.34 for this. The 750, I don't know if we have it in my store. That goes for $47.21. In more reasonable countries, when it comes to alcohol prices, it's around $30, mid 30s at the most, is generally what you pay for this stuff. So there you go. So this is from Woodford County, Kentucky, the Brown-Forman Corporation. The distillery is called Woodford Reserve. Louisville, Kentucky, manufactured. They do Jack Daniels and Early Times and Old Forester and Canadian Mist, and I think they're even responsible for some scotches and stuff too, like Glendronach, Binraic. I think so. This particular brand was introduced into the market in 1996. It's distinct from most bourbons because it's actually made from a mixture of pot still spirits produced at the company's Woodford Reserve Distillery, and then they have column still spirits from the Brown-Forman Distillery in somewhere in Kentucky, Shively. That sounds right. It is triple distilled, aged for between 6 to 7 years, from what I've gathered from different sources on the internet. And it has a mash bill of 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. So for bourbon, this has a little bit more rye going on than some do in their mash bill. So there we go. So I've got a little in my glass right now. I just pre-poured it to let it open up a bit. I'll just pour a little bit more in here. There we go. So we'll give it a smell. Got a little bit of lacing going on there. Not particularly thick. Or alcohol legs, I should say. Did I say lacing? What am I reviewing, a beer? Getting a little bit of acetone kind of smell, probably from the alcohol. But then you're getting those sort of classic bourbon notes. It's very, it's got a little bit of a spice character to it. Getting quite a bit of wood in the background. Dark fruit like dates, figs, something along those lines. Plum. A little bit of apple. But yeah, vanilla, wood, kind of a deeper leather kind of thing going on. Almost like that sort of acetone smell mixing with it, kind of freshly polished shoes, kind of reminds me of. All right, go right to the taste. Cheers. It's not super complex on the nose. It's got enough nice little notes that indeed it is bourbon. So we'll go to the drink. That is tasty. If there was any alcohol strength in the actual aroma, like I said, that sort of acetone kind of thing, you don't really get it in the actual drinking of the liquid. There's warmth going down, but you don't get any sort of alcohol bite or anything like that. Honey, caramel toffee sweetness right up front, somewhere along that range. Goes very dry and very spicy very quickly. Very nice wood, vanilla on the background. Just little teeny hints of that. Getting again, some of that sort of leathery sort of quality to it. Getting a nice kind of tobacco thing. That spiciness kind of comes out like tobacco spice, I guess is the best way to. And tobacco can be spicy, believe it or not. I don't know. But that's kind of the best way I can put it into words. Body's kind of lower medium. It's not the thickest bourbon I've ever had. It's very drinkable, very easy to drink. That big sweetness up front makes me think that this is designed to be a user-friendly bourbon in some regards, where you can definitely stick it in any sort of mixed cocktail drink if you were so inclined. I probably wouldn't do it with this one because there's enough stuff going on here to just enjoy it as it is. This isn't Jim Beam white. It isn't some throwaway bourbon that you should just stick in a drink or just not buy to start with. But this is really, really good. It's not mind-blowing. It's just very simple, a few distinct notes, and it's very pleasant. It's kind of that mid-range gap between like a Jim Beam Black or something along those lines, and one of your more upper tier bourbons that has the bigger alcohol, thus more flavor, but a bigger punch. This is one you can actually have a nice fair amount of 45.2%, so it's not super alcoholic like some bourbons get, especially like specialty bourbons and small batch bourbons and all that stuff, right? Like the real pricey, weird ones. It's good. I would probably. I'm going to go B+ on this. I don't know if it's necessarily an A bourbon. I've had better, and I've been trying to stay away from bourbons the last little while. You might have noticed I haven't been doing as many bourbons. I just kind of got tired of them, and so this is. So take that into account, me doing this review. I'm still a little like, I could take it or leave it. But at the price that it was, I was like, I should just pick it up. What the hell? Yeah, B+. I think this sits at a good B+. It's not a big mind-blowing bourbon. It's not, the super high-quality stuff that you can find. But as far as price and overall enjoyment that you get from it, it is very, upper middle of the road kind of thing. Very accessible. So beautiful. B+ for Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, their Distiller Select. There we go. And now we should end it. Thanks for watching, guys.